Muntinlupa City is one of the component urban centers of the Philippine Premier National Capital Region, a central district of economic activity and home to esteemed institutions playing vital roles in national development. Established as first-class highly urbanized city in 1994, Muntinlupa has been steered to economic gains along with the rest of the country as system reforms and strategic planning were paved. Just this 2015, the head of state, President Benigno Aquino III, cited significant improvements in the Philippine economic competitive rankings. As measured by the World Economic Forum and by most prominent credit rating agencies, the country is now called as Asia's rising tiger, Asia's rising star, and Asia's bright spot. The positive shift in the country's economic scene forecasts a booming industry of trade and commerce, in addition to migration of investors making their way to the Philippines. Business registration is projected to be a challenge to local regulatory bodies in accommodating growing number of key partners and business locators. The local government of Muntinlupa heeded to that demand of facilitating fluid, yet efficient business registration and transactions for potential investors, creating a business-friendly environment. Here is a look at the fast-growing city of Muntinlupa and our innovations and system upgrades for sustainable economic growth. The Single Window Transaction Modified Business One-Stop Shop, or Suite MBOSS, is the simplified system implemented by the city government of Muntinlupa through the Business Permits and Licensing Office, or BPLO, for processing new business permit applications and renewal. It consists of just 3 simple steps during the taxpayer's interface with one and the same BPLO staff, from start to end of the transaction, which runs for a standard processing time of 30 minutes. The BPLO currently has a total manpower of 47, 16 of whom take turns at manning the 8 frontline windows to ensure uninterrupted service every workday. The MBOSS by far is the most streamlined version of the Business One-Stop Shop, BOSS, which the Muntinlupa city government adapted in the late 1990s. From the earliest scheme, the system was simplified to consist of 12 steps and then was eventually reduced to just 6. Because of this initiative, Muntinlupa City was adjudged as the most business-friendly city by the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or PCCI, consecutively in 2001 and 2002, also earning a special citation from the same body in 2006. Consequently, the program was replicated by various local government units, or LGUs, in the country. With this intervention, the whole permit application process was eased even more, averaging less than half an hour from start to finish. It was institutionalized with Executive Order No. 15 Series of 2014, which adopted its year-round implementation as the official system of the city government in the application for, processing of, and issuance of business licenses and permits. Starting in February 2015, the modified Business One-Stop Shop was redesigned to feature the innovative Single Window Transaction, or Suite. With this innovation, a taxpayer applying for business permit interacts with one and the same BPLO staff throughout the 3 steps. From application, Step 1. Then payment, Step 2. And finally, release of the business permit, Step 3. With the Suite MBOSS, the usual transition from at least 3 staff and separate windows in the course of a transaction is eliminated. Moreover, an electronic queuing system ensures that clients are accommodated on a first-come, first-served basis. The pagers will notify the client when his or her payment has already been validated, so that he or she can obtain the official receipt or business permit. The Suite MBOSS has also brought a marked improvement in the performance of BPLO staff, who now exhibit better work attitude and enhanced productivity, as gathered from the rating and comments from clients on feedback forms and phone interviews, as well as employee performance appraisals. As a streamlined business permits and licensing system, the Suite MBOSS has also enhanced Muntinlupa City's competitiveness as a business location. Positive feedback from the business sector continues to attract more investments into the city, resulting in an increase of 24.2%, or almost 275 million pesos in business tax collection between similar periods in 2014 and 2015. Similarly, as of end of October this year, business taxes collected have already exceeded the target of 1.14 billion pesos for 2015 by as much as 261 million pesos. To enhance its frontline services further, the Business Permits and Licensing Office will soon be making use of online tools to make transactions even more convenient and hassle-free. Online registration of businesses will be available in the near future with the Muntinlupa Business Registration Online, by which clients may submit business permit applications through a portal on Muntinlupa City's official website. In addition, the BPLO e-payment system, or Best Service for Brevity, will be provided for clients who pay business taxes quarterly. Though currently implemented by the BPLO only, the Suite MBOS is being studied by other revenue-generating offices of the City Government of Muntinlupa for adoption, as part of efforts to streamline processes and improve service quality. The local leadership actively espouses initiatives towards service excellence and honest, transparent public transactions, and has repeatedly cited the Business Permits and Licensing Office for leading a sustained pursuit of innovative ways to better serve the public. The new system was expected to speed up processing time, but at the onset of its implementation, processing sometimes took longer because staff were still learning to carry out all the steps properly. But with strong management commitment and support, they learned to accept and appreciate the new system as a much better means to provide quality public service. The success of implementing the Suite MBOS also shows that streamlining improves the efficiency of processes, strengthens investor confidence, promotes transparency in transactions, and raises the quality of public service.